how to use your face in pictures using your hands, how to frame your face into pictures with your hands, how to use props with your hands. All about using your hands in these pictures. Spray finger. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Naomi and this is Naomi's World. The first thing first, how do you use your hands when you are taking pictures? As a model, an influencer, a creator, how do you use your hands? For me, I use my hands like this. I talk with my hands all the time. In this video, we are going to use our hands, and I have this little trick where I have visualized my hands as my whole body. Basically, this is my body, this is my head, this is my neck, and this is my face. So my face basically gives this expressions because sometimes you don't like using your hands because it looks like this in pictures and it looks like this in pictures. But now we're gonna change that. Whenever I am doing a photo shoot, it's always, this is my body, this is my face. My face always gives expressions. So what are the expressions am I giving? That's the one thing. The neck, what does my neck does? My neck either bend or straight. The next trick is always think of your fingers as a fan. I use it in that sense of you are a classy lady. Fingers are widespread, right? And then the trick is, obviously you don't want to make it look like this, like the fingers are long. So what do you do? Whenever I go in front of a photographer, I'm always thinking I'm a ballerina. They're always graceful. The hands movement are always soft. They always feel like they are floating. It looks like you can touch and float. So it is that movement. So I always remember my feeling of, this is the fan, carve it. And what does a model do with the neck? Bend it or the other way. But remember, look, the fingers are not straight. The fingers are still bent, but they're just, the wrist is just moving. The finger is always bent. This finger for me is always straight for some reason. I don't know, it never bends. So I consciously put the finger down. I have big hands, so I have to carefully watch how I position my hands in front of the camera. I don't always put my hands like this because this is like, in your face. At least carve it at the side of it. That can give you this feeling. So when you bring your face in it, it brings you that. So you don't want to go like this, right? At least the face goes. It's more of like you are framing your face but not touching your face. You are not touching your face, you are touching your face gently while gracefully bending your fingers and your wrist. Your hand, remember, this is your body. Let your body do whatever your body does. So you can either bend or straight, or go the other way or straight, or go the other way or bend. So it's either just moving this part of your body. So you have to know where to position those items around your face, around your vicinity, that when the photographer takes a picture, it's framing there, right? Let me just show you a practice of how to at least show the lipstick, right? Right, one, the hand. Look, it shows the product. Your fingers are gracefully there. I know it's like a weird thing that happens with your hand, but you have to gracefully hide it or gracefully show it, or basically showing it. I know, I'm trying to look myself in the mirror and then show you guys how this works. So this, and I feel like even if I don't look myself in the mirror, it still looks good, right? Am I hiding this? I am consciously showing you guys the lipstick and gracefully showing you my hands placement. And if I put the lipstick, you will see the lipstick on me because I am still showing my lips and showing the product, and it's close to my face. So that's like a position where you want to always have above your face or one below. It's never in unison. It always hides. It always hides. It always hides. So it's either you are protecting it from the top or protecting it on the bottom, or in the side, or on the top, or the bottom. So it's either one hand down, one hand up. One hand down, one hand up. So it follows through this movement. And how you move your head also moves with your hand. So you move the product, and you move in your head, and you move in your hand. Usually when you have a product in your hand and they would like for you to try it. So trying it on, don't forget, you have to show the product. And now try it on, you show the product. And there. Sometimes you will not hold the product in your hand. Sometimes the product will just be hanging over here. All you have to do now is sell the lipstick that you have on your lips with your nails. And what if that person has given you a beautiful nails and they said, okay, we want you to show the nails too because it's pretty, right? With the lips, it works, right? One hand should be on your face. Not both, at least one hand. Because you're gonna cover everything, right? At least one hand to show the nails and show the lips. So the lips goes, and the nails always, because sometimes the photographer wants to take it really close. So fingers are always closer to the lips, but slightly touching the lips. You are not going, you are going, slightly, gently. Because why? Show the gentleness of your hands on your face. You don't wanna go like this. You don't wanna go like this. You don't wanna hide it. You wanna show it. If you want to use the other hand, use the other hand. Find ways to show the lips and the end. So things like that, movements like that. You do movements like that. Gentle, simple. Not so much of gentle. Sometimes they also give you props that you can eat. Movement, hands movement, hands movement. Because listen, it's all about the product. Yes, you are pretty. Yes, you are everything. And people will look at you, but sometimes, what are you selling? You are the props. For some reason, you are the props. This is the model. I'm showing you, buy this, eat this. Look at the movements, right? These are movements that you do gently moving because you're trying to tell someone something. But because you are a model, you want to show it. You want to pronounce it, make it pretty so everyone can be enticed about it, to buy it. So how do you pretend to eat it? Because hey, you're using your hands, right? Sometimes some food don't really taste really good, so you have to pretend to eat it. How do you eat it looking pretty? The hand is always gentle, graceful, holding it gently again. Remember, it's all about having the product looked pretty in your hand. I could definitely be a hand model, part model. You can become a part model because you have a pretty hand, you have a pretty lip, pretty ear, your shoulders are pretty. Those are parts modeling. In beauty, it's all about soft and gentle and elegance and sensual. So think whenever you are in those ugly positions that are like this and they make you do weird stuff like that, just go, take a breather. go into your happy place. Get into the position. Try your best to get into the position. If you can, and they see that you can't, get out of it gently. Don't get out of it all the way, just get out of it gently, because you might find your soft spot. You might find the in-between spot where they're like, oh, hold that, and then you're like, oh, I can hold this spot. So don't get away from it, just ease your way out of it, and then you will find your little soft spot. So I hope that this little video can show you how you can use your fingers or hands into a photograph. Why I'm doing this, why am I doing this? I hope it can help you be poised and elegant and graceful in your endeavor as becoming a model. I'm sitting in my little room here, and I hope that this will inspire you to be and look good in your photos, because hey, you are already beautiful. You just have to move gracefully, elegantly, gently, like you are. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this and say thank you so much for watching, and I will say go with God, go with love.